What is up, fellow summoners, and welcome to the channel today for another weekly opening, which it's hard to believe we're at number 29 already, which means next week at number 30 I'm gonna have to redo the thumbnail layout, which 20 through 29 was pretty good to me towards the latter half. The first half was terrible, but we've managed to pull a couple of 4-star characters in our last, 2 out of our last 3 crystal openings, I think. Which I've got a little bit of a different opening this week. As you can see, I've got an ultimate crystal here, and we got this from being number 2 in the item use event, and I've never opened up an ultimate crystal, and this is going to kind of help because right here I've only got 3,000. Oops, what did I do there? Go back over here. If you look down here, I've only got 3,000 4-star shards, which I don't know what I did differently, other than I guess we lost a couple of wars, and I was in the featured arena. I got 5-star shards instead of 4-star shards. I don't know. It's been months and months in a row that I've had a double 4-star opening, so it's kind of odd that I came up so short this week. But either way, hopefully the ultimate crystal will give us something. I've never opened one of those before, so I don't know what the odds are between 3-star and 4-star characters in there. I do want to mention that we'll do something different this week. If I do pull a 4-star from a PHC, typically in the past it was always the first person that went to Twitter and told me who it was, I would give them a gift. I think what I want to do this time around is if I pull a 4-star in a premium hero crystal, down in the comment section, leave a number like 1 through, I don't know, is 100 too much? 1 through 50? Yeah, we'll do 1 through 50, 5-0, and once somebody lands on the number that I am thinking of right now, I'll like pin it at the top and let you know who won. I thought maybe we get a 4-star there while I was talking about it like we did with Quake. But 3 weeks ago, we pulled was it Beast? Yeah, we pulled Beast from a PHC. Then the following week, I didn't get anything, and then the very next week, so last week, I pulled a Quake. Like as I was talking about like the rules of the contest giveaway thing, we pulled a Quake, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, when I pulled that Beast 3 weeks ago, I think it was around like 350 crystals. I should have kept count. It was somewhere right around there between 4-star pulls. So the fact that within 3 weeks I've pulled 2 is pretty amazing. So who knows? Maybe we can finish out this kind of string in the 20s for my weekly opening with another 4-star crystal. Plus today was the eclipse, which it happened here at my office about 3 hours ago, which I was in a meeting with somebody here for like an hour and a half today. I usually try to do these around my lunch break, but it just didn't happen. I had somebody here, which is all good. It's part of business, so I know this is getting out a little bit later in the day than I usually like it to. But anyway, the item use, that ultimate crystal that we got, we were a little bit scared because we were aiming to try to get 1,000,000 points, and all 2-star characters, no shock. We were aiming to try to get 1,000,000 points, and we were a little bit short of that. So we were worried because it's only the top 3 alliances that place get that ultimate crystal. So I thought maybe all of our hard work was going to end up in nothing, but thankfully we did land in 2nd place. So let's grab another 20,000 here. Over the weekend, I did grind for Doc Ock, which I managed to pick him up. His cutoff looks like, I haven't seen official numbers. I'm sure they're probably up on Twitter at this point, but I was thinking his cutoff was probably going to be upwards of like 16 plus. But what it looks like, because I scored 16.7 million and came in at 618, which means there's a ton of people below me. I mean, it's only like 170 something, but that's a huge gap. That means the cutoff was probably somewhere down like at 13, 14, maybe the highest. I think somewhere right around there, which surprises me a little bit. I'm not upset. I had to spend quite a bit of units to put up that score. If you were in my live stream on Thursday, I was at like 2.5 million, I think, when I went home on Thursday night, and my goal was to be upwards of at like 6 million. So I was way behind my pace, and what that meant is I was going to have to spend quite a bit of units to refresh my 5-star characters in order to pick up the pace and make up the time difference, which you actually get more points if you refresh. Like in my case, if I refresh Mordo for 5 units. If I do that twice, it's actually more points than if I refresh my magic for 10 units. However, obviously that's 2 fights instead of 1, so in order to try to make up some time, I just kept refreshing magic with all of my fights. And on Thursday night, I think I had like 1,400 and something units. And you can see I'm at 674, but actually I used up all of my units. What I ended up doing was, by the time I got through the grind on Saturday night, I think Sunday morning, I went ahead and I used 500,000 battle chips on the new arena uncollected crystals, and was very disappointed. I only got, like, well, you're seeing it right there. Dang, finally a 3-star. I've got like 670 something units out of 500,000 worth of battle chips, which is pretty much terrible. Didn't even get a 4-star character, unfortunately, 4-star Punisher. So I think I'm gonna shy away from those uncollected crystals. Maybe it was just a bad experience, but I'm not sure it's worth risking again so many battle chips. Which kind of sucks. I guess I was hoping that the unit count was going to be higher, but that's where it's at. Anyway, regardless, with having so few units and just kind of being jet lagged from the grind over the weekend, even though I think the Doc Ock cutoff is probably going to come pretty far down, I think probably somewhere 12 million-ish, maybe even a little bit below that. I just don't think I have the energy to put up another grind for him. Which kind of sucks because I feel like he definitely needs to be awakened. He's a character that has tons of utility, but he doesn't get his regen until he's awakened. And I think in order to really get the most use out of him, you've got to have the ability to extend the fights and use him a lot, and you really need that regen. So I think what I'm going to do is when I finish Act 5, 5.1, I think there's a generic in there. I might use that on Doc Ock. I don't know. Maybe I'll hold out for a little bit more testing to see if he's worth it or not, but I think I'm going to go that route as opposed to duping him. Who knows? I will be live streaming tonight around my usual time, 9:30, 10:30 Eastern, right around between there, 9:30, 9:45. Maybe we'll put up a few points, and if we get in a good couple rounds here today and tomorrow, maybe we'll try putting up like 10 million just in case he falls down really, really low. Who knows? I guess we'll see what happens. But anyway, he is a really cool looking character. Winter Soldier, number 99. Let's go ahead. Let's get through this. This opening's been pretty bad so far. Can we get a 4-star here? No. Sometimes when they pause like that, it seems like whenever I get a 4-star character, they always pause. But yeah, we've opened. I haven't really been paying attention. Was that 30? Let me go back here. Hang on a second. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, so that was 30. I've got one more. Do I spin it out? Do I pop it? And we'll pop it. Rockets. Where's he at? 72, 73? Okay, so what I want to do at this point, let me go over and take a look. Actually, hang on. Let me pop these open real quick here, just in case I get max signature crystals, which I think are all of those. No. Just 2. I thought for sure 2 of them were, or just 1. I thought 2 of them were, but just 1. Okay, so we'll go open max signature crystals, and then we'll do the ultimate crystal. Just in case, who knows, just in case I get an Iron Fist here. I want to open up, we'll save the 2 stars for later. I'll grab them right here. Okay, let's pop these open. Yeah, no shock there. Okay, the ultimate crystal, like I said, I've never opened one of these before, so I don't know the drop rates. Like if it is like a 50-50 kind of shot to get a 3-star or a 4-star, or if it's more like it's pretty much always a 3-star with a rare chance as a 4-star. I don't know. I'm really hoping that that I get a 4-star crystal just to make up for the fact that I don't have a double this week, which it sucks I don't have a double because I'd have a chance at 3 4-star characters, but it's all good. Just saw an Iceman there. Wouldn't mind an Iceman. Dormammu I don't have yet. King Groot just came to the crystals as well. I don't have him. And hey, there we go. Okay, I'll take that. There was a bunch of 4-star characters there. I thought for a second it was going to land on Red Hulk, which I don't have him awakened. I would have been happier with Red Hulk, but either way, not going to be upset with a 4-star character. Plus all the 5-star shards, which if I take a look, did that push me over 7,000? No. Yeah, I've got 6,900 units or shards already, and I just opened a 5-star crystal last Monday. Honestly, I don't know where they're all coming from. I know that yesterday we got 1,500 from the calendar, but yeah, the rest of those, I guess just the featured arena grind, I got 800 there. I don't know, I guess I opened a couple, what, 3 4-star dupes last week, I guess played into that as well. But either way, we're coming up very close. It would be next Monday. I would normally open up one. However, I'm going to wait until at least Wednesday, maybe even until that following Monday, the 4th, because on that Wednesday, the 30th, we will have the opportunity to get 6-star shards from our 5-star crystals. So I'll have to wait for that. Okay, now time for the last crystal here. Symbiote Spider-Man there at the beginning. I don't have him as a 4-star character. I don't have an Iron Fist. I don't have a She-Hulk. I just saw King Groot again. I don't have King Groot. So all those characters, they're not great, but I wouldn't mind pulling them. And then definitely Iceman don't have. Dormammu I don't have. Wouldn't mind duping my Gwenpool. Wouldn't mind duping Hood. And hey, okay, we'll take that. I got a little nervous that was going to be Blue Cyclops, but wow, that never happens to me. I just mentioned King Groot. I didn't have him. He just came to the crystal, I think, last week, which that is awesome. That gives me another option in the Cosmic class. I've got so many Cosmic T4CC. Not that I am looking to take him up to rank 5, but I'm always appreciative of more options. Let me take a look at him here. Let me filter these out. I think, unfortunately, it's been a while since I've done really taken a good look at him. I think his Awakened ability is what gives him his regen when his Fury state is in cooldown. I think something like that. So I think, unfortunately, I'm not going to read through all this, but I think his regen comes from being awakened. But who cares? It's another character that we can run through the arena, which I'm always a big proponent of that. So yeah, we did fairly well today. No 4 stars in PHC, so no gifts today. However, the Ultimate Crystal gave us a 4-star. We got more shards there, and then a new character in King Groot, which I'm very, very happy for. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will be live streaming tonight, like I mentioned, right around 9:30, 10:45 Eastern. Or excuse me, 9:30 to 9:45 Central. 10:30, 10:45 Eastern, right around there. Follow me over on Twitter. The link to that will be on the description. I will let you know when I'm going live. All right, until I see you all in the next video, have a great day.